Hi, welcome to another tutorial. Today I'll be making this beautiful high-low flare top. It is very beautiful and very simple to make. So please stay to the end of this video because you are going to enjoy every process. Every process is well detailed and beginner friendly. Before we go on, please go and click on the subscribe button, share, drop your comment in the comment section, and endeavor to give this video a thumbs up. So I folded my fabric into four because it's as if we are cutting a 360-degree flare. So I folded my fabric into four. So the measurement you will need is just your chest measurement. So your chest measurement. After folding the fabric by four, that area I'm holding will be the middle part. That is the mid part where the share the front and the back. So I'll go ahead after sharing my dividing my chest into four. The number it gives me, that's what I'm going to use for the circumference. So since it's 8, so I went to mark out 4 and 4.75 inches. So that's what I measured round and it gave me 8. Remember I folded the fabric into 4. You can see that I'm trying it if it's 8. So you can see the first part didn't give me 8 actually. I measured 4, just 4 inches, and I'm adding the 7.5. So this is what gave me the 8 inches or the desired number that I wanted. Remember the side that I folded into 4 that has 2 parts not torn separately. That's the place that will be your mid front. Okay, so for back and front. So I went ahead to measure the length of the flare. So it depends. If you want your own to be long, if you want it to be a gown, you can as well extend your fabric for that. So I went ahead to measure 18 all through. So you can make yours high, low, it all depends on you. So that's what I did. So I'll go ahead and mark it in all area, and I'm going to connect the lines. If you notice, the front of the flare is a little bit at the upper part is a little bit higher. So we're going to go up by 2 inches. So we'll connect from that 2 inches that we went up at the front. We are going to connect it to down to where it will meet as 8. Remember I used 8 the other time to get the roundness of our chest. So I'll make sure I meet the edge that way, and I make sure the measurement is equal to my chest measurement. So that's for the front, but the back still remains. These are former measurement that we took as 8. Okay, so please just watch the video carefully, you understand. So at the bottom of the flare, the front one is a little higher at the front. So we are going to deduct 2 inches. So you can deduct as many inches as you want. So I'll go ahead and cut out the length of the top, both the back and the front together. So I'm going to cut out the front, only the front. You can see that I cut only the front. I didn't cut the back along because I want the front to be higher than the back. So I'll go ahead and slit that place because that's the armhole. I hope you understand. If you do not understand, please, you can watch the video over and over again. So you can see that's the armhole. I've divided the front and the back. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to cut out just the front before cutting the back. I'm not going to cut the 4 pieces together. I'm just going to cut 2, which is just the front. So I'm going to follow that line as I have drawn before. So that's what I'm going to do. You can see what I did. That's just for the front. So the next thing, I'm going to cut the back piece. I'll just flip this up a little like so. Then I'm going to follow the armhole measurement of the front. Can you see? Then we go ahead and cut this off. So you can see that it is very easy and beginner friendly. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, you can go and subscribe to my channel. Drop your comment in the comment section. Please give this video a thumbs up and do well to share this video with your loved ones. So you can see that it's basically it looks like a flare, and it's a flare top, high-low flare top. So you can see how this is the front. You can see how it looks. So I just want to show you what next to do. So the next thing to do is to go ahead and iron a bias. Cut a strip with your fabric, then I cut it 2 inches wide and as long as you want. So I went to cut it 2 inches and I pressed it. I folded one part, the other part, then I used the 2 parts to meet, as you can see in the video, the way I demonstrated it. So I went to give it a good press. So this will be easy for me. So I'll go ahead and tuck the chest of the back piece inside this my bias fabric. Can you see how I'm doing it? Just tuck it in and go ahead and sew it like so. Sew it like so all the way around. So for easy sewing, you can go ahead and pin it. So after sewing, I'm going to show you what next to do. So I finished attaching the bias to the neck of the chest of the back. So this is the front. So for the front, we are going to fold it into 2. Then we'll go ahead and slit the front just little. Ensure it's not even up to quarter an inch. Please don't go and slit it down, because if you slit it down, that place is going to give you a little challenge that you might not even know how to cover. So just slit a little. And after slitting, this bias also strip, we are going to use it. So you remember there's a crisscross at the front. That's why we slit that place at the midpoint. So you go ahead and fix your bias like so till you get to that place that you slit. Yes. So when you stop there, you sew the bias straight down. You won't go to the other side of the flare. So you pick another bias and also attach from the armhole down to meet the other one and sew straight the bias alone. You can see how it is. So I'll go ahead and sew this one. You can see how I did it. I sew this way and I sew my bias. Then I went to take another bias and sew from that end down to meet the place I will slit. So you can see how it looks. Our dress is coming out perfectly beautiful. So the next thing to do after doing that is to join the back and the front together. So I'll go ahead and join it by quarter an inch. I'll go ahead and join it quarter an inch. So after joining it, I'll show you what next to do. Before joining, at the back, just fold the fabric into the back piece. Then you measure your neck line. So if it is 3.5, just go ahead and measure 3.5 and mark it with your chalk at both sides. So I've joined it and this is how it looks. It is really beautiful. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to flip it over to the back piece. Remember where I told you to mark the neck? So this is where we are going to use it. Now, after crisscrossing the rope, ensure you crisscross it, then go ahead and attach it to the place that you mark for your neckline. Then ensure you also mark your crisscross from midpoint of your chest down to the back so that you know the length of your rope. So this is all for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Do well to share this video to your loved ones and drop your comment in the comment section. Check on my channel soon. Bye.